What part of a children's movie scarred you? Carried it into adulthood.
When the horse died and never read the story.
Fuck.
You're not allowed to talk about that, man.
Oh, man. I was
God.
5, 6 years old when that tragedy happened.
Yeah.
When I remember the first thing that happened, I think that movie was like the early 80s or some shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, when I first saw that shit, I cried like a little bitch.
God, all I
like
can hear in the
6
back
years
of my
old
head.
when that horse died in that quicksand.
All I can hear in the back of my
Yeah.
head is just, Atreyu, Falcar! Atreyu, Falcar!
But, a close second is when Littlefoot's mom died. Yeah.
Oh, Littlefoot, do you remember the way to the Great Valley?
Oh God.
I'm actually trying to think of any child. Like I was a little trying to think of any like. My childhood was a little bit different than y'all's. Like my dad was like having me watch like I watched We Were Soldiers for the first time when I was like 9.
Well, see, like, I was really into horror movies, so it was like there wasn't no, I saw Hellraiser when I was like 7 years
Oh
old.
yeah,
so
no,
like,
I know. I have mine.
But as far as moments in a children's movie that really scarred me, Bambi's mom getting shot was rough. And I remember when I was about 5 years old, me and my granddad watched Old Yeller, and he did not prepare me at all for the end of Old Yeller.
He's my dog.
I'll do it, Mom. Well, the terrible thing was, like, 2 weeks later, like, the family dog that somebody, like, that I knew had, like, got bit, and he was, like, talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, while we're at school, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. He was like, my dad gave me the shotgun, and I'm over here like, it's not fair. I mean, that's a little funny. The end of Shallow fucked with me, too. Like, Shallow was rough. Any movies that have anything to do with, like bad stuff happening to
My
animals?
dog Skip.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck, man! Get down! Get down!
What is wrong with you, you piece of shit? You
God
piece of shit!
damn.
How dare you bring up? How dare you bring up the sacred text? How dare you
I'm sorry, Skip.
utter this name in this house? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, so
you don't talk about Skip like that. You fucking.
Do y'all remember Homeward Bound?
Oh, yeah.
Remember Shadow, the golden retriever? Like he didn't think he couldn't go on anymore. And he had like that little
Oh god!
conversation with the boxer. And I'm like, dude, that fucked me up
He's
so
like,
bad.
Showtime, you gotta protect the boys now.
It was like basically had like the man of the house conversation with him.
The fucking mouse in Green Mile.
Oh.
I cried.
Why did he have
You know what still fucks
those
with me?
bastards killed
I
that
know.
fucking mouse? He ain't do nothing to nobody.
You know what still fucks with me about the Green Mile, though? It's just like, don't put the mask on me, boss. I'm scared of the dark. Like, just,
Oh god damn it!
God, John Coffey, dude. Like, just, oh.
Let me think.
5 minutes.
What's my childhood movie?
Nick?
Mufasa.
Why did I even think about Mufasa?
Basic bitch.
I was born in 95.
Yeah, but I remember going and seeing that movie.
Mufasa was just.
I remember going and seeing that movie theaters because it used to be the place.
Oh,
The place in Friendly Avenue that's Macaroni Grill now. That used to be a movie theater.
oh no, it's not even Macaroni Grill anymore.
No,
it's
do
not.
you remember that? That place in Friendly Center, that's Macaroni Grill in the
It
corner right
used to
there.
be
That used to be
Macaroni
a
Grill by GameStop.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been to Friendly Center all of twice.
Well, that was a movie theater when I was a kid. Like that building was the movies before the Grand was ever a thing. Like that was you had there and you had Brassfield. That was all you had in Greensboro to go see movies at.
I got mine.
But I can remember when Lion King came out and they did that. Like, and I can remember being a kid sitting there. And the concept of being a child, like, is just so crazy that you go see your parent and your parents there, and even though it's just a corpse, like, you don't realize it's like, no, come on, Dad, get up. Like, that's fucking rough, dude. Like,
It's dark.
and then he runs off like, help, somebody, anybody, help. It's like, well, but Mufasa is dead.
Green Mile wasn't really a children's movie, but I was a kid when I saw it.
Well, I mean, any movie's a children's movie if you watch it as a child.
Okay.
Oh, I got another one.
No. I got mine.
Did pornos count?
So,
At that point, the moment you busted a nut in your hand, or that you realized when you rubbed yourself long enough it tickled, like you lost your innocence.
Alright, so for mine is so like I said, my dad was having me watch We Were Soldiers when I was like like young.
You're not allowed to have your moment with Full Metal Jacket.
No. So we were soldiers. The part where like the Asian dude, the mortar blows up in the tube. And it sears his legs, and the medic goes to pick it up, and his legs peel off, and like all he's saying about how he wants to meet his son for the first time.
Yeah.
Fuck, that sucked. All right, but in an actual children's movie, the thing that like fucked me up the most was in Hercules. Whenever Hercules is about to get fucked up by that Cyclops thing, and Meg throws herself in front of it.
Oh yeah,
and
he
it
gains
kills her.
powers back.
Yeah, it kills her, and he's trying to lift it up, and he can't do it. Like lift up the thing that's crushing her, and then all of it, he just gets his powers back, and he's like, well, you know what happened? Oh, well, Hades broke the deal, so I wouldn't get hurt. And he's like, oh, well, about to whoop somebody's ass. So, and then what? And then he dives into the pit of souls to save her, risking his own mortality.
Yeah, you couldn't do that if you were in. You'd have to be
a god. And he's like swimming through there, getting all old and shit, and then he touches her hand, and it's like, boom, what's up? I'm jacked again. Like,
Hell yeah.
I got one more for y'all.
I'll push you out of this chair again.
Bubba from Forrest Gump.
Actually,
that's
Forrest finally found her friend.
yeah, but the rough part about that was just
sad, though.
the saddest
Jenny was a whore.
But Jenny, she was a
I might
whore.
not be a smart
He
man.
loved you.
Jenny, I might not be a smart man, but I know what the AIDS is.
Oh no, my absolute
Everybody knows
favorite-
that's what the disease was. Right?
No, my absolute favorite thing in that movie, like the most fucked up line to me, and it makes me laugh so fucking
No, you know what
hard.
the best line and the most fucked up line in
is
that
whenever
movie
he
is?
whenever he looks at Jenny and he's looking at the sun and he's like, "Is he like me?" And I'm like,
That shit's heartbreaking.
Is he smart or is he? No, you want
"Is
to
he
know
smart or is he like me?"
No, you want to know what's bad? The worst line in that movie is literally sitting there. Teacher walks out of the house after banging Forrest mama to get him in school. Just,
Your
"Ma, ma, ma, your mom still cares about your education, son."
Don't say much, do you?
Yeah. First of all, the fact that you got to sit there and listen to your mom take some old school like.
That is some old like board of education dick right there.
Well, Mrs. Gump, see, we require that you'll be here. Your boy is here.
I do have an honorable mention. I know it's not a kids movie. I know we're running low on time, so we have to make a jump
1
here
minute.
soon. But
1 minute.
okay, gotta make this quick. Honorable mention, not a children's movie, but it still fucked me up. When Will Smith had to kill his dog in I Am Legend.
The whole time I thought it was a boy.
still cry about that
The whole
shit
time
tonight.
you think it's a boy dog because he just says Sam, and then he like grabs her and just says, Samantha,
Samantha, yeah.
come on, girl. And at that point, you feel your heart go from here like just all the way down.
It was the only friend he had.
John Wick's puppy.
When they blew the dog up in Game Over Man. And the little fish tank. Little Puma.
Oh no, a lot of my childhood was war movies, but when Pearl Harbor, whenever they're trying to cut open the USS Arizona and all the hands are sticking out, and that one old boy, like, he's holding this dude's hand and then his hand just goes limp and falls into the water, that shit tore me the fuck up.
Yeah, that's
Or
right.
in Act of Valor when he jumps on the grenade, that shit fucked me up too, and I cry every time in American Sniper.